Selamat sejahtera and good morning. For my presentation is warehouse operation. My name is Sean T. Jingwen. Metric numbers 30 DOS 22F1046. And my lecturer is TSJT Shakilah binti Muhammad Yusuf. Okay, for the first, operation of warehouse safety. Warehouse safety management and hierarchy SOP. So the warehouse safety management refers to the proactive and systematic approach to ensure the worker and minimize the risk within a warehouse environment. The safety management encompasses a set of the policy, procedure, and practice designed to prevent the accident illness happens. So for the hierarchy, stand for hazard identifications, risk assessment, and risk control. It is systematic and proactive to manage the health and also safety risk in the workplace. Okay, for the overview of the warehouse safety, the example, the safety is about PPE, personal protective equipment PPE. Secondly, handling and movement, using the truck to easy ourselves and then to prevent the risk. And also vehicle, the forklift. We need to make sure the forklift is in the safety and then can help us to doing a heavy job. And also the fire safety. We're using the fire extinguisher when we happenings the fire accidents. Okay, so the third is the safety management. One of the safety management is hazard identification and risk assessment. So we need to identify the impossible hazard and may present in the warehouse, and then we need to analyze what happens. And then the second is about safe work procedure. The operation need to implementing the safe work procedure in all tests. For example, the operation using the forklift to lifting the heavy object. The third is about equipment safety, such as safety shoe, safety glasses, and also the safety belt when you doing the high place activity. So the number 4 is about communication and training. Communication safety rules clearly to all the employee, and also the employee need to be being training to prevent happening injured or any illness in the workplace. The number 5 is about emergency preparedness. Emergency preparedness, the step to make sure the employee are safe before, during, after emergency, or also the natural disaster like tsunami, earthquakes. Okay, the slide number 5 is about talking about safety policy. So when we think about the safety policy is about the formal statement of an organization to protect the employee health and also safety. So it outlines the organization goals for the safety responsible and prevent from the accident and also the injury by following specific procedure. Okay, furthermore, for the safety policy, one of the safety policy is to ensure that the safety equipment has been used, like the safety jacket, safety hat, and also the safety policy need to provide a emergency door, the exit door, to let the people to save a way to evacuate to the building in case of the crisis disaster. The third one is about have a fire extinguisher. Having a fire extinguisher is to prevent any accident happens as a precaution. For the safety regulation, the regulation act and guideline under the DOSH equipments. Number 1, occupational safety and health. Occupational Safety and Health Regulation 1996. Number 2, the Regulation Occupational Safety and Health Control of Industrial Major Accident Hazards Regulation 1996. Number 3, Occupation Safety and Health Employer Safety and Health General Policy Statements Exception Regulation 1996. Diagram of risk assessment stage. Number 1, we need to identify the hazard. Number 2, we need to identify who may be harmed and how they harm. Number 3, assess the risk and apply the control measure. Number 4, record significant findings. Number 5, and also the last step is about review. Review what happens about the below number 1 to number 4 happening. So here is the photo of the hazard and also potential of risk at warehouse. The picture number 1 is the people climb up the height place, and also it is a very dangerous actions. And after that, the potential of the risk at warehouse is he fall down and also fall down to the lantai and being injured. Number 2 is using the forklift and uncontrollable. Number 4 is a height object hit the persons. Hierarchy implementations in warehouse operations. Hierarchy can be used to control autonomous robots that navigate the warehouse and perform tasks like picking and sorting items. Number 2, it can also be used to optimize warehouse layout and storage location to minimize the travel distance and minimize the space utilizations. The step number 3 is about hierarchy can be integrated with existing warehouse management system to provide the real-time insight and recommendation for improving operation. Last but not least, the conclusion. Actually, I think that every company need to have a SOP related to the security, because every company cannot take safety in workplace for granted. Therefore, company need to take appropriate action to maintain the safety of individual at work. For the recommendations, my suggestion is for the industry to conduct the personal safety training at the workplace to the worker there to remind them of importance of being on guard for all things. Thank you for listening, and now if you get any questions, please quickly let me know. Thank you.